And we're back with another episode of the Lakers Fast Break podcast. This Lakers pregame, everyone. It's Gerald Glassford coming right back at you here from Lakers Fast Break. Pop Culture Cosmos, where we cover the latest news and trends in pop culture each and every week, twice a week, wherever you get your podcasts. I want to go ahead and say Melinda and I will be covering the winners or inductees, the latest inductees to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Taylor Swift's big release, and more as we cover Shogun, the season in full. We'll go ahead and review that, plus a lot more on this week's episode of the Pop Culture Cosmos. Catch wherever you get your podcasts, on radio stations worldwide as well, plus Inside Sports Fantasy Football. The NFL Draft is going on now. Who will win and lose the NFL Draft? We'll go ahead and have our experts on here ASAP, and as soon as they get on, we'll go ahead and make sure we'll make it available on Inside Sports Fantasy Football. Plus also as well, of course, John Costa, a good friend who hopefully will be here after the game tonight for the post game and Lakers Nightcap with Joe Soro. He hosts two great channels, Lakers Corner and Clutch Talk. Our good friends, Laker Tom and Jamie Sweet, hopefully will be by on the weekend. They host themselves a great site, Lakerholics.com. My good friend Joe Soro, or sometimes my antagonist, Joe Soro. You can always find him at Simblades, simblades.com, plus also as well, Ox9247 to LakersBall.com. Our good friends also as well, Empire Jeff TV, Lakers in 5, John McCalian channel, and Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo, please go ahead and support all those great channels. And Stone Hansen, who's doing his best to preview the NBA draft. He does that each and every day on Twitter at report_court. So please support all those great places. And speaking of supporting, 1,550 subscribers on YouTube. We're looking for 1,000 followers on Facebook. We need your help today by subscribing and following and liking everything that we do right here at the Lakers Fast Break. Well, it is game 3. It is the quintessential game of the year for the Los Angeles Lakers. This is the game of our season for game 3 tonight against the Denver Nuggets at the Crypt. And with the free t-shirts that you're getting if you're in the arena right now at the Crypt, where the pursuit takes everybody. Will the pursuit for the LA Lakers take them to a victory tonight? We will see. But they will not have for that pursuit after much deliberation, after many reports out there, after McTen and Jovan Buha and Shams Charania all reported various levels of hope for the Los Angeles Lakers fans that Jared Vanderbilt and or Christian Wood would be available for game 3. They will not be available. They are still listed on a day-to-day basis, as mentioned by Darvin Ham in the press conference earlier today. So unfortunately, there will be no Jared Vanderbilt or Christian Wood. And so tomorrow they will have an update for them on game 4. So looking forward to hopefully seeing if we win tonight, we can have them back for game 4 indeed, and still be able to salvage something out of this series. And we'll see. Philadelphia looks like it might be taking a comeback into the 4th as they lead 105-94. So they might be coming back in the series with that. New York currently leads 2-0, and Cleveland destroyed Orlando destroyed Cleveland in Orlando to go ahead and get back into the series 2-1. Will the Lakers follow suit from what Philadelphia and Orlando are doing with some good home cooking tonight against Denver? We will see. But the Lakers have to go ahead, as we've talked about for the past 2 days, do what they can to shore up the mistakes that were there. We saw the things that they did so right in the first half, the things that they did so right to build up a 20-point lead on the defending champions. They must continue to do right and must try to eradicate the mistakes that they made, the missed layups, the poor decision-making down the stretch by either players or coaches, the missed shots, the poor execution on offense, the ISO ball, all the things that we talked about that doomed the Lakers in games 1 and 2 when they have double digits in leads in both those games. We need to go ahead and rectify to keep those leads, hopefully for today as well. So we will see. It is game 3 on, of course, the NBA playoffs. You can go ahead and follow it with the Lakers Fast Break on playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. The simulcast is now working. It is official. It is working on both Facebook and YouTube. It is just the scoreboard and chat only. To remind everybody for the umpteenth thousandth time, it is just the scoreboard and chat only. We will not have the live feed for anyone out there. So if you are looking for the live feed, there will be no live feed here. So unfortunately, if you're looking for an illegal feed, you're going to have to go somewhere else. But no NBA feeds, just scoreboard as I'm typing out right now on Facebook. Yes. All right, there you go. But it is playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. It is Gerald Glassford. Truly appreciate you joining us. Want to thank you so much for being a part of what we do here at the Lakers Fast Break. Cool, bro. I see your knees are feeling a little bit better. Well, let's hope the Lakers' knees are feeling a little bit better today and that they will go ahead and bounce back from a very tough loss in game 2. Heartbreaking, gut-wrenching loss in game 2. Let's hopefully it can rectify that with a big victory today in game 3. Is Stone and Nick and everyone joining? I never know, cool bro. Stone, probably not, because remember, he's on the East Coast. So if it's an early game, he usually can join us. If it's not, then he has a harder time doing so. Anthony, don't be a Betty, show the live game. Anthony, the NBA will not allow us to show the game. It's called illegal feeds. You can look up illegal feeds on your Google or Bing, and you can go ahead and check out where you can find the TNT illegal feed somewhere else. But yes, we only show the scoreboard and chat. Go Lakers, by the way, Anthony. Go Lakers. And I appreciate you saying go Lakers on that. So we'll say what we can do. What if we say Avengers? No, cool, bro. That doesn't work either. So again, it is the Lakers Fast Break. It is, of course, the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets coming up tonight. You can follow along with us as far as the scoreboard and chat. No live feed. We do not present that here. We do not want our channel shut down. So we go ahead and we show you only the scoreboard and chat right here at playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break or on YouTube and Facebook. So we're looking forward to a great game tonight. Again, the Lakers have to minimize the mistakes, minimize the number of turnovers, and also as well offensive rebounds, which they've had more turnovers and had far fewer offensive rebounds. And they need to go ahead and take that. Denver in 4. Well, we'll see, Anthony. Maybe you are right. Maybe you're wrong. We'll see. But unfortunately, you desperate to look for illegal feed. Hopefully you will find an illegal feed somewhere else and get caught doing it. But cool, bro. It is, of course, again, the Lakers Fast Break. Truly appreciate you stopping by. John, you can show replays? No, John, actually, I will not show replays or highlights because several channels in the recent days affiliated with Lakers, like Lake Show Highlights, a place where I went to for Lakers highlights, have been issued warnings and citations by YouTube. So no, I will not be showing highlights, will not be showing replays because the NBA is cracking down on those channels that do so. So I do not want to risk that, unfortunately. So yes, I do like to keep this channel going because it actually entertains thousands of people each and every year. So I like to keep doing that indeed. Sangerside says, guys, did you see Greenberg's report that the Lakers brass has upset AD for stating his feelings? You know what? That's not surprising, but again, he has been stating his feelings throughout the season, Zangerstein. So it is a little bit, even though he's done it in a politically correct fashion, these words are more in line with what most Laker fans are feeling. And I'm glad that he was able to express it. And if it means him wanting out of Los Angeles, then you know what? That's his decision to make. But I sense frustration, and he has every
subscriber, huh? Cool.
Thank you again, the Toad, for subscribing. Truly appreciate it. But yes, it is frustrating for AD, yes, but it's also frustrating that he didn't get the ball enough in the fourth quarter, but also how he didn't command the ball himself in the fourth quarter as well. So it's a kind of tit for tat there. AD rarely speaks out. Well, Zangerstein this season, he has been speaking out a little more often with some very thinly veiled messages. If you've been following the show, and his his messages coming from after the post game on several occasions this year, he's been a little bit more descriptive about exactly what has gone right and what has gone wrong with the season. So the Lakers can be upset all they want as far as an organization, but they have to look in the mirror and see what the job they've done. So who's to blame? Again, Anthony, there is a organizational blame. When the team wins, it's the organization. When the team loses, it's the organization from top to bottom. And changes, if the Lakers do lose in 4 or 5, they do need to go ahead and make drastic changes throughout the organization, starting at the top. And we'll leave it at that. Jarvis, hello, what's going on? Lakers hopefully will win tonight. Go Lakers. We'll see. Cool, bro. We'll see about that, cool, bro. Again, I'm glad to hear your knee is feeling better. Alan, what's up? AD is in a weird spot, being the best player, yet late in the game, he is not treated as such. We have talked about this before, Alan. He disappears and they forget about it. It's a mutual thing. I mean, AD has got to speak up as much as the coaching staff needs to remember AD down the stretch, because he clearly can play well on offense against Jokic. Jokic does not guard AD very well. AD can post up and get 8 to 10 foot relatively easy shots against Jokic. So it is up to the coaching staff to remember that, and it's up to AD to also, in timeouts in the third and fourth quarter, to say, hey guys, remember me, I'm open, get me the ball as well. No, Ghost, not going to blame anybody. I'm going to blame the entire organization. So we'll see. Again, trolls be having, trolls be trolling. But yes, AD has had a great season. But again, it's all about how you execute down the stretch as well, Jarvis. So, you know, it's much as you can throw the blame out at anybody. You can throw the blame out at everyone on the team. Everyone on the team deserves credit for success, but they also deserve blame as well as an organization. Zangerstein, AD is so far from a diva. The guy rarely speaks until this year. Yeah, you're right, Zangerstein. He didn't speak too much or didn't showcase as much, but this year has been a different story for them. He has been more vocal about his place in the organization, about his thoughts on the organization and how it's played. So we'll see how it works out. It will be a very interesting offseason. If it comes much sooner or later, it doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and make sure report it right here at the Lakers Fast Break. Can I come on playback? I will not be on playback to start off with. I believe will be Sean, Nick, and some other guests, including Frank the Tank from the Houston Rockets coverage, our good friend there. So if they allow you on, they will go ahead and allow you on. Plus All Stars Wrestling. Yep. Again, Alan, we've talked about LeBron. He cannot give you what he used to give you 10 years ago. And I think this team is built around a guy that you're expecting to be a 30-year-old, 29-year-old LeBron instead of a 39-year-old LeBron. And I just don't think that's really fair to all sides in the equation. But again, LeBron still, much as he tries, he still is prone to making mistakes and makes more mistakes as he continues to get older. And even though the team is still very reliant on him being at a superstar level. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, it is 7:00. It is time right now to go ahead and switch over to the game. Want to go ahead and thank everybody for stopping by for the pregame. Again, execution by the Lakers. They have been up in double digits on Denver in both games. Will that happen again? And will that happen with a win? We will find out. And we welcome you to do so for the game with us. You can go ahead and follow along with the scoreboard and chat. Again, no live feed. We would like to keep the channel up on Facebook and YouTube. If you're looking for illegal fees, you have to go somewhere else. But we will definitely show the scoreboard and our chat live as it happens from playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. And we're going to go ahead and do Anthony. there's no way he's retiring. Too much money is left on the table. And as I always say, Anthony, if you remember back about a month and a half ago or about a month ago, when he took a game off and he sat for a game and he was sitting there in the front row and he had the owner of the team on one arm and he had her highest confidant in Linda Rambus on the other, you understand that he has everything the way he wants it. And he can literally dictate anything he wants in the offseason. He can ask for how many years, how much money, whatever he wants from Jeannie Buss, he will be able to get in the offseason, whether we like it or not. I did say I like that option because you're talking about an individual who's taking up so much salary that is at his age on a team that needs more depth. But again, it's not my call. But we will be able to talk about it and share our thoughts on it, and we will continue to do so throughout the season. But what will happen tonight? Well, he's played pretty good, Ghost, for a 39-year-old guy. He's just not the guy that he once was, and it's just that simple. He's played very well for what he's done and but he's made mistakes down the stretch in both games, and it's cost the Lakers, along with other things that have been. There's been so many reasons why the Lakers have lost both of those games, but Denver better beware, because if they don't play well tonight, they will be down again. But we'll see. Will Denver come back? Will Lakers be able to take game 3? We'll find out, and we'll report on it. Plus, don't forget our great coverage, our post-game coverage, which is the best in town, the best for the Los Angeles Lakers. That'll be tonight, and along with the nightcap for Joe Soro. It's all coming at you at one time right here at the Lakers Fast Break Podcast.